Hello everybody and welcome to EduMedia YouTube channel. This is the second part of the General Professional Knowledge Sample Questions. In this particular video, we're going to look at the essential professional skills under the General Professional Knowledge questions. As we said in our previous video, the GTLE examination consists of three aspects. One of them is the General Professional Knowledge, and the General Professional Knowledge consists of numeracy, literacy, and essential professional skills. We've treated the numeracy aspects of the General Professional Knowledge paper. In this video, we're going to look at the essential professional skills of the General Professional Knowledge. If you missed the first video, there's a link to this video in the description section. Take a look at it as it will help you catch up with what we are doing in this particular video. Without much further ado, let's start with the questions and answers under the essential professional skills for the General Professional Knowledge. Question number 31. Some head teachers encourage their teachers to attend a conference on innovative pedagogy for instructional delivery. The reason for the head teacher's action was to help the head teachers to acquire. The possible answers are A. Competencies on the management of student behavior. B. Knowledge on diverse ways of teaching in class. C. Proficiencies in assessing learners in the classroom. And D. Skills in helping learners settle for instruction. More than this question, the emphasis is on the instructional delivery. That's the pedagogies for instructional delivery. Therefore, the possible answer or the correct answer is B. Knowledge on diverse ways of teaching in class. Question number 32. Some teachers argue that in-service activities for practicing teachers is a waste of time and resources because the teachers are already abreast with the requisite skills. The actions of these teachers show that they lack A. Interest in going for further studies. B. Knowledge of education as a long life process. C. Knowledge of self-understanding. And D. Self-motivation in upgrading themselves. The correct answer here is B. Knowledge of education as a long life process. Question number 33. When a group of professional teachers come together to share concerns, ideas, and passion for the teaching profession, and learn how to teach better, it is described as A. Community of competence. B. Community of consultation. C. Community of engagement. And D. Community of practice. The correct answer here is community of practice. Question number 34. Which of the following can be considered as the main reason for introducing the most current basic educational reforms in Ghana? A. Declining quality education and school structures. B. Private schools always outperforming public schools in external examinations. C. Schools in both rural and urban areas with inadequate instructional materials. And D. Systematically low rate of school attendance. The correct answer is A. Declining quality of education and school structures. Question number 35. Content standards, as used in curriculum development, are statements about A. How learners are meeting set standards and their progress in this. B. How learners should perform in the subject of study. C. Learners' response to questions in specific content. And D. What learners should know and be able to do. The correct answer is D. What learners should know and be able to do. Question number 36. Teachers who show that they have adequate knowledge of their learners by taking account of and respecting their cultural, linguistic, socioeconomic, and educational backgrounds consider all the following in their planning and teaching, except A. Code switching as appropriate to ensure that all can understand lesson content. B. Drawing sensitively on learners' backgrounds in their teaching. C. Investigating and taking note of each teacher's background. And D. Using probing questions for both females and males in class. The correct answer is D. Using probing questions for both females and males in class. Question number 37. A teacher planned to develop some strategies to enable her to attract learners' attention to the lesson. Which of the following will not be an appropriate option for her to consider? A. Giving constructive feedback. B. Giving homework to learners. C. Giving attention to weak learners. And D. Tailoring instruction to specific learners. The correct answer is B. Giving homework to learners. Question number 38. Which one of the following behaviors should be avoided when a teacher wants to effectively manage classroom activities? A. Encouraging learners who put up good behavior in the classroom. B. Establishing classroom rules and regulations together with the learners. C. Indicating expectations at the end of the lesson. And D. Punishing undesirable behavior in the classroom. The correct answer is C. Indicating expectations at the end of the lesson. 39. A pre-service teacher tries to find ways by which the attention of the learners can be sustained during instructional time. Which one of the following strategies would you not suggest to her? E. Adopt formative assessment strategies at the beginning of the lesson. B. Conduct intermittent assessment for learners to monitor whether they are following what is being taught. C. Design the classroom setting with colorful pictures of fruits, vegetables, animals, etc. And D. Identifying the interests of the learners and use these to inform the instructional design to use. The correct answer is C. Design the classroom setting with colorful pictures of fruits, vegetables, animals, etc. 40. Which one of the following is not true about lesson planning? A. It helps the lesson plan to be less demanding. B. It helps the teacher to understand himself very well when preparing to teach. C. It helps to plan for different ability levels and needs of learners. And D. It stimulates learners to think in a logical and organized manner. The correct answer is A. It helps the lesson plan to be less demanding. Question number 41. Which one of the following strategies will you recommend to a teacher as the most appropriate to enhance the participation of learners in class discussions? A. Attach brilliant learners to low achievers in a group for a task. B. Develop the confidence of learners who are afraid to talk in class. Make use of reinforcement and punishment when teaching. And D. Use highly interactive methods of teaching and learning. The correct answer is D. Use highly interactive methods of teaching and learning. 42. Which one of the following reasons would best explain why a teacher will use the demonstration method? A. It does not take a lot of instructional time. B. it helps learners to be active during teaching. C, it provides learners with real-life experience of events. And D, it ensures active learner participation. The correct answer is C, it provides learners with real-life experience of events. 43. A teacher administered a pretest and found that more than half of the class did not have the prerequisite skills for the new topic to be treated. The teacher, therefore, had to plan an intervention to address the problem. This intervention most likely involved A, dividing the class into two groups and providing remedial activities for those who did not pass the pretest. B, giving the student who failed the pretest extra written homework on the skills for the next 2 weeks. C, showing all the students a video covering the skills and proceeding with teaching the entire class. And D, teaching the new unit anyway because all students will have to take a test on the material in 2 weeks. The correct answer is A, dividing the class into two groups and providing remedial activities for those who did not pass the pretest. 44. In monitoring and conducting periodic review of programs in the implementation of inclusive education, the most essential strategy is for teachers to A, only provide learners with mild special education needs opportunities to participate in all activities, both within and out of the school. B, set appropriate objectives and achievable targets for all learners and ensure that learners can cope with the levels set for them. C, set appropriate objectives and achievable targets for only children with mental impairment and ensure that such learners can cope with the levels set for them. And D, use only multisensory approaches in teaching and provide additional time for learners with special education needs to complete learning activities and assignments. The correct answer is B, set appropriate objectives and achievable targets for all learners and ensure that learners can cope with the levels set for them. 45. All of the following factors should be considered when constructing test items, except A, age of respondent, B, availability of test blueprints, C, physical facilities that are available, and D, skills to be tested. The correct answer is C, physical facilities that are available. 46. The statement, a student obtained 92% in a test and won second prize is an example of A, criteria reference interpretation of test score, B, formative evaluation of teaching and learning, C, non-reference interpretation of test scores, and D, summative evaluation of teaching and learning. The correct answer is C, non-reference interpretation of test scores. 47. In which of the following situations would peer teaching be the most appropriate professional development strategy for a curriculum leader to use? A, from KG to put their heads together to resolve an identified social problem. B, some teachers from several schools in the district have been reassigned to teach at a newly built school. C, some teachers have identified a problem in a specific area of instruction and are ready to develop a plan to address the need. D, some teachers wish to learn more about the educational challenge of the community. The correct answer is C, Some teachers have identified a problem in a specific area of instruction and are ready to develop a plan to address the need. Question number 48. All the following are the reasons for ensuring good school-community relationship, except that A. It brings the school and community together in meeting the needs of the children. B. It keeps parents informed about all the activities of the school. C. Literacy rate among the people is improved considerably. D. People's belief in the benefit and usefulness of education is reinforced. Correct answer is C. Literacy rate among the people is improved considerably. 49. A young teacher drinks excessively after school hours. Which one of the following will be the most serious negative impact of the teacher's behavior? A. He will be physically weak. B. He will make the community lose respect. C. Other teachers will not respect him. And D. The youth in the community will emulate him. The correct answer is D. The youth in the community will emulate him. 50. The Education Regulatory Bodies Act 2020 Act 1023 is an act that A. Established the Commission for Technical and Vocational Educational Training. B. Established the Complementary Basic Education Agency. C. Merged the Ghana Education Service and Ghana Tertiary Education Commission. And D. Merged the National Teaching Council and the National Inspectorate Board. The correct answer is A. The Act established the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training. Question 51. Which one of the following occurs when learners are able to solve open-ended problems? A. Curriculum-based learning. B. Content-centered learning. C. Problem-based learning. And D. Student-centered learning. The correct answer is C. Problem-based learning. 52. Which one of the following sequences correctly depicts the classroom teacher's involvement in the curriculum implementation process? A. Breaking down the syllabus, writing scheme of work, writing lesson notes. B. Finding appropriate teaching and learning materials, writing lesson notes and delivering the lesson. C. Writing appropriate lesson notes and teaching. And D. Writing lesson notes, teaching and evaluating learners. The correct answer is A. Breaking down the syllabus, writing scheme of work, and then writing lesson notes. 53. Which of the following is not the most appropriate step to ensure the smooth transition and completion of a topic which was started by a previous teacher? A. Administer a test on the completed topic. B. Interview the previous teacher. C. List the objectives to be achieved in the next topic. And D. Review and recap the topic. The correct answer is B. Interview the previous teacher. 54. It is very important that all teachers create a conducive learning atmosphere to promote students' learning. Which one of the following should a teacher avoid to ensure an encouraging learning environment? A. Do not make derogatory remarks about learners. B. Direct parents on how to handle their children. C. Maintain a strict code of behavior for learners. And D. Provide learners with a list of what they should not do. The correct answer is A. Do not make derogatory remarks about learners. 55. During an advanced preparation, A teacher demonstrated awareness of differences in learning abilities, gender, and social background of learners. This teacher is showing A. Empathy for learning ability. B. Knowledge of social inclusion of learners in the class. C. Love for learners, including the disabled, in his class. D. Sympathy for the vulnerable in his class. The correct answer is B. Knowledge of social inclusion of learners in the class. 56. In some classrooms, learners have to be forced to learn. All the following strategies can be adopted by the teacher to motivate learners to learn willingly, except A. Encouraging learners to contend with each other in class. B. Engaging learners by using appropriate teaching and learning materials. C. Planning lessons to meet the different levels of aspirations among the learners. And D. Provoking the learners' curiosity in the lessons. The correct answer is A. Encouraging learners to contend with each other in class. Question number 57. A teacher elicits evidence about learning in the course of a lesson in order to close the gap between current and desired performance. This process is called A. Formative assessment. B. Normative assessment. C. Self-assessment. D. Summative assessment. The correct answer is A. Formative assessment. 58. What type of decision does the teacher make when he indicates whether a child has qualified to be promoted to the next grade or not? A. Certificate decision. B. Competency decision. C. Diagnostic decision. D. Placement decision. The correct answer is D. Placement decision. 59. Through a computer programming error, all the applicants who took an entrance test were credited with 10 more correct answers than they really scored. Is this error of scores a concern to the organizer of the test? A. No, because the additional 10 points is a systematic error and of no consequence to the reliability of the results. B. No, because the additional 10 points is a systematic error and of no consequence to the validity of the results. C. Yes, because the addition of 10 points has distorted the reliability of the results. D. Yes, because the addition of 10 points has distorted the validity of the results. The correct answer to this is D. Yes, because the addition of 10 points has distorted the validity of the results. 60. All the following are ways in which teacher professional development can occur, except A. Attending a workshop on the common core curriculum. B. Attending teacher professional association welfare meeting. C. Discussing and learning with colleagues on an issue. D. Participating in a seminar on lesson planning. The correct answer is attending teacher professional association welfare meeting. That is B. 61. At a professional development workshop, a teacher sought knowledge about ways by which he can promote reflective teaching. Which one of the following is not likely to be amongst the strategies promoted? A. Allowing colleague teachers to sit in one's class to provide feedback. B. Conversing with learners on their performance. C. Making experts take notes on one's teaching and analyzing it. D. Taking video recording of one's lesson for evaluation process. The correct answer is B. Conversing with learners on their performance. 62. Which one of the following actions is most likely To prevent learners from participating in social activities in schools. A. Asking a student not to participate in a school social activity with a just cause. B. Detaining a student during break as a form of punishment without supervision. C. Preventing a student from participating in sports activities based on health grounds. D. Restricting a student from going out to play during instructional hours. The correct answer is B. Detaining a student during break as a form of punishment without supervision. 63. A student reported to his teacher that he could not see what was written on the board clearly. What is the best action to be taken by the teacher? Emphasis is on the best action. A. Inform the parents on the issue and constantly follow up to find out the parents' actions. B. Move the child to sit at a place where he sees clearly in order to read. C. Move the child to the front seat and take him for assessment of visual problems. D. Report the issue to the headmaster and later take the child to meet the headmaster. The correct answer is B. Move the child to a seat at a place where he sees clearly in order to read. 64. All the following are types of classroom learning environment except being A. Assessment-centered, B. Community-centered, C. Learner-centered, D. Teacher-centered. The correct answer is B. Community-centered. Question number 65. A teacher wishes to ensure inclusion in her teaching. How can she best achieve this in the classroom? The teacher should A. Allow the pupils to put up any preferred behavior in the class. B. Be aware of the specific needs of every child in the class. C. Encourage participation of all learners in class activities. D. Make use of different languages during teaching and learning. The correct answer is C. Encourage participation of all learners in class activities. 66. A teacher complained about the difficulty she encounters when facilitating learning in a large class. Which one of the following actions will best help her to improve instructional delivery and to enhance learning? A. Divide the class into a reasonable number of groups and attend to each group one after the other. B. Incorporate activities like role play and demonstration in teaching. C. Report to the head teacher and explain to him that the large class size will not enhance learning. D. Use the lecture method of instruction. The correct answer is B. Incorporate activities like role play and demonstration in teaching. 67. A newly trained mathematics teacher complained to the head teacher that she is not able to relate what she teaches to real-life situations. Which one of the following is the most appropriate advice to be given by the head teacher? A. Adopt instructional approaches which encourage illustrations and role play. B. Incorporate real-life scenarios and assessment tasks. C. Go on field trips, tours, and excursions. D. Be an independent, critical thinker and problem solver. The correct answer is adopt instructional approaches which encourage illustrations and role play. 68. A teacher gave an assessment to his students, and after marking, he met them individually and discussed with them what they did wrong. Which one of the following best describes the teacher's action? A. Step-by-step guidance and support on the tasks were provided by the teacher. B. The teacher adopted an effective and efficient instructional design on the task. C. The teacher attempted to build the confidence of the student on the task. D. The teacher gave prompt feedback to the students on the task. The correct answer is D. The teacher gave prompt feedback to the student on the task. 69. A teacher discovered that a learner was gifted and consistently performed better than his colleague. Which one of the following actions would you encourage the teacher to take? A. Conduct more summative assessment for the gifted learner in the classroom. B. Examine the learner from group projects. C. Frequently conduct these assessments for the gifted learner in the classroom. D. Give the learner challenging assessment tasks and provide feedback. The correct answer is D. Give the learner challenging assessment tasks and provide feedback. Question number 70. A teacher wanted to know how a learner who recently received an intervention on a topic in mathematics was improving over the academic year. After engaging the learner in a series of classroom exercises, what would be the best advice you will give to the teacher in making these judgments? A. Carry out a trend comparison of the learner's achievement of all the different classroom assessments. B. Compare the learner's assessment scores with the brilliant learner scores of the different classroom assessments. C. Compare the learner's assessment scores with the poor student scores on the different classroom assessments. D. Compare the scores of the learner with the scores of his colleagues on all the different classroom assessments. The correct answer is A. Carry out a trend comparison of the learner's achievement on all the different classroom assessments. This is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you like it, please hit the like button. Share this video to anyone who is preparing to write the NTC Last exam. Make sure you also study these questions very well. If you come across a question that is confusing to you, or a question that you feel the answer we've given is not correct, you can leave it in the comment section. We'll take a second look at it and we'll also give you our feedback on why we selected this answer as the correct answer. This is where we end this video. As I said, if you like it, share this video. In the next coming few days, we'll upload the third part of this series. That was the third and final part of this series, where we'll talk about the literacy part of this general professional knowledge. Thank you for sticking with me till the end of the video, and see you in the next video.